Hi everyone, in today's pick a card reading, we're going to find out what ways you are leveling up right now. We have 6 piles to choose from today, so go ahead and see what calls out to you. Feel free to choose more than one if you feel drawn to do so, and let's begin the reading. Hi pile 1, if you chose this Rose Quartz Tower, this is your reading. Let's see what ways you're leveling up right now. I pulled your cards, so let's take a look. First, we have the Hanged Man in reverse. So I feel that right now, pile 1, we're in a situation where it feels stagnant, or you're coming out of a situation that feels stagnant, for sure. I feel that whatever this is, pile 1, there's this message about the fact that things won't be this way forever, and there's going to be this weight lifted off your shoulders. And next we have Page of Cups in reverse. So I'm getting that this could be related to a romantic situation, pile 1, even a situationship that you've been dealing with, where you gave someone your best and they did not return the favor. I feel that whatever difficult situation you've been dealing with, pile 1, it feels like it's been really dragged out. Something that really tested your patience. And I feel that one way you are leveling up right now, pile 1, is that there are calmer waters that are coming for you. And next we have the Moon. So if not already, I feel that you're going to really be digging deep on your subconscious beliefs and really putting the pieces together of what is the truth, in the sense that you're going to realize that you deserve better in so many ways, pile 1, and something's going to click where you will see that all along the problem was never you, even though it's always good to take accountability, pile 1, but I feel that you may have been quite hard on yourself recently, especially with this difficult situation that you've been dealing with. And I also channeled some messages for you, pile 1, so let's take a look. So first I have catch flights, not feelings. So this also tells me that another way that you're leveling up right now, pile 1, is the fact that perhaps the focus won't be too much on love or dating. I feel that you're going to be more focused on new experiences and adventures. And that brings me to my next message, which is a shift in focus. So I feel that this shift in focus, pile 1, is very necessary. And I feel that this is going to help you level up. It's going to bring you back to yourself. It's going to remind you of how wonderful you are and what you have to offer, not just on a romantic level, but as a whole. And next I have You Are Gorgeous, which is pretty nice. So yeah, I feel like it may have been hard to keep whatever. When it comes to certain people you've been dealing with, Pile 1, it may have been hard to really see your worth, to really recognize that you are good enough, that you are gorgeous. And that's just one of the many things about you. That is one of the many wonderful things about you, Pile 1. And I feel that in particular, this message could have came up because perhaps on a physical level, you may not have been feeling too confident. But I feel that another way you're leveling up right now is you're going to recognize that. Even if you have your doubts, even if it is hard to believe, confidence is something that doesn't happen overnight. It does take consistency. But I feel that you're going to find your own ways of what beautiful means to you. You're going to appreciate your own beauty. And I get the sense that you'll be less likely to compare yourself to others or be hard on yourself for others' mistreatment. I definitely feel that this pile has dealt with their fair share of mistreatment, and the way that you are leveling up right now, Pile 1, is you're going to be able to separate other people's perspective and listen to your own. Let's take a look at our oracles. So we have Lighthouse, Don't Doubt Your Worth, which ties into what I was saying about your confidence. Surrender to the divine full moon. Temporary situation. So yes, I feel that Pile 1, another way that you're leveling up right now is you're learning how to let go. You're learning how to let what other people say roll off your shoulders. I'm getting like this sense of determination and power coming from this pile. It definitely hasn't always been easy for you, Pile 1, but I'm seeing a lot of confirmation here that you're really doing the work on a emotional level, especially with this moon card. You really faced your shadows, and it's paying off. And I feel that also with this You Are Gorgeous card, I feel that this is also confirmation, Pile 1, that you are not out of options when it comes to love, that other people out there are going to see you for who you are. They're going to really be drawn to you. So I feel that another way you're leveling up right now, Pile 1, is maybe also you'll take more of a lighthearted approach to love. Maybe you'll casually date, but you won't tie yourself down. And I definitely feel that you will be noticed. So I feel like there's this important message, Pile 1, that there will be other people out there who are going to find you attractive, who are going to want to get to know you, especially if you're dealing with a particular person for a while that made you feel as though you have to settle for their breadcrumbs, but you don't. And with this temporary situation, this definitely confirms what I said about this stagnation ending, pile 1. And that this will pass. And overall, I feel that you're leveling up in ways where you're going to feel more confident about yourself and be more focused on protecting your peace and also having fun. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 1. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, pile 2. If you chose this Opalite, this is your reading. Let's see what ways you are leveling up right now. I pulled your cards, so let's take a look. Starting off, we have the Sun. So that is already starting off very strong, pile 1. You may also have Leo placements, but what I'm getting here, pile 1, is that one way you're leveling up is that you're just going to be this beacon of light. There's a sense of you being yourself more, feeling more comfortable, being seen and heard, and taking up space. You're not going to make yourself small just to make other people comfortable. I feel like you are naturally someone who's very bright and optimistic, and for a while now, it may have been hard to recognize that. And next we have 7 of Swords. So I feel that you may have dealt with a lot of sneaky behavior from other people. And I'm also getting that this is also how people are going to see you, pile 2, because they're going to be very suspicious as you level up. But we'll get to that later. But yeah, I feel this is pretty similar to pile 1. Pile 1, I talked about being mistreated and really dealing with shady people. And pile 2, I feel that you, in particular, are going to have your redemption. One way you're leveling up is you're going to really not care too much about people's narratives about you. I feel that you're going to grow more into this mindset of, I can't control what people say or do. People are going to say and do what they want, no matter how much I try to prove to them who I am. And I feel that you're not going to put so much energy into doing that, pile 2. You're just going to be yourself. You're going to just be more free. And next we have King of Swords. So yeah, this could also represent a particular person, pile 2, that you dealt with, or just several people who are in this King of Swords energy. One that is very Well, King of Swords does have some positive traits, but in this case, I feel that you've dealt with people who are very narrow in their points of view, very close-minded, and they often didn't give you a safe place to be yourself. And if this is a romantic interest, okay, yeah, pile 2, I feel that there's this element of people from your past. This could be on a romantic level, so ex-partners, but as a whole, I feel that as you level up, you may start to see that certain people are up in your business, basically. And I also channeled some messages for you. So let's take a look. So, yeah, all eyes on you. So, what I was saying about people being up in your business pile 2, I feel that people are going to start noticing you do your own thing. And this can, there could be some jealousy here as well. But as you level up pile 2, I feel like there's this important message to keep doing what you're doing, keep living your own truth, and if they want to watch, they can watch, but you're off to do bigger and better things. And next we have force to be reckoned with. So yeah, pile 2, I feel that there's definitely this element of the fact that people need to watch out for you because you're only going to continue to level up. You're only going to continue to shine brighter. And next we have lion among sheep. I think that's the same, but basically pile 2, if you ever felt different, you're going to start embracing that more, is what I'm getting. And I feel that at times this mistreatment comes from the fact that people are threatened by your light. And with the 7 of Swords as well, pile 2, I feel that you will be able to sneak away from any drama, any situation that will do you more harm than good. And I feel that your intuition is really going to help you here. It's going to be very quick. I feel like you're going to be able to recognize it very quickly, pile 2, and you won't care too much about hurting people's feelings, is what I'm getting. Not that you're not a very kind and gentle person, but overall, you're recognizing that you're not responsible for what other people feel, and that's not going to stop you from being yourself. Okay, let's take a look at our oracles. We have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. And villain, you can always rewrite the story. So yeah, there's this message about being okay with being the villain in someone else's story, pile 2. for a while, with this muddled, unclear thinking, I feel that it was hard to really be okay with that. I feel that there was a point where people's projections and insecurities may have made it unclear for you on how to approach this world, how to go about how to act, how to look, just to name a few things. But yeah, if you were drawn to pile number 1, pile 2, there may also be a message in there for you. But yeah, like I said, there's a lot of, as you level up, people's perceptions of you, they may make assumptions, but that doesn't mean they're true, pile 2, and I think a part of you will recognize this, but I feel that an important part here is to recognize that you're right for choosing yourself, and you're not doing anything wrong by doing so. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 2. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, pile 3. If you chose the Citrine, this is your reading. Let's see what ways you are leveling up right now. I pulled your cards, so let's take a look. Starting off, we have 4 of Swords in reverse. So I feel that right away, pile 3, you will start to get your energy back, especially if things have been very busy for you right now. I feel that you have been working very hard, specifically relating to matters of career or just responsibilities as a whole. And next we have Ace of Diamonds, which is Ace of Pentacles. So I feel that you're going to start to get your groove back, pile 3, and new opportunities will start to present themselves to you. And with this, there's a sense of, when it comes to your goals and your dreams, that you don't have to do it alone. And I feel that more when it comes to these opportunities, a part of it relates to finding the tools and that you need to help progress you even further. And next we have 4 of Crystals in reverse. So this also tells me that you may have felt very disconnected from people, especially if you are someone who's been a busy bee lately. And this goes back to what I was saying about the fact that you don't have to do this alone, pile 3. And you'll find your sense of community. And I also channeled some messages for you, pile 3, so let's take a look. So with this, I also channeled friends and family. So I feel that if you are someone who's close with your family or friends, from this message, I'm getting that they miss you, pile 3. I feel that maybe it's been a while since you talked to them or had the opportunity to do so. And For some of you guys, I feel that this is also a sign that you will find what it means, your sense of family, which means new people coming towards you, pile 3, that you'll feel closer to and build a deeper bond with. And that brings me to my next message. People want to talk to you. So I feel that even strangers, pile 3, are noticing you right now. If not right now, in the near future. I feel that people will see how hard you work. People will be very drawn to your ambition and how you have this balance between being ambitious but also being kind and genuine. You're not all business, pile 3, and people really appreciate that about you. People will start to see that you're someone that they can learn a lot from and someone that they can exchange ideas with as well. And next we have you're being talked about. And when I channeled this, I definitely felt this was in a positive way, pile 3, especially when it comes to the people that you're close to, friends and family. But yeah, I'm getting 2 different perspectives here, pile 3. So if you're more of a, if you're in a point of your life right now where you're more by yourself, more in your solitude, then you'll start to find new connections. And this feels very, very meaningful. It's not just shallow. People will start to see you being yourself, and people will watch you in awe because they want to see what you're up to. There's definitely this curiosity about you, pile 3. But yeah, with you're being talked about, I could see like conversations about you being had where one person says, "Hi pile 3, sorry for the interruption. My storage was full, so I had to clean out my phone." But back to what I was saying, about these conversations being had about you, pile 3. I could see like certain people talking to each other and saying something along the lines of, "Yeah, pile 3 is so cool. Do you think they'll want to join us to go to this event?" Definitely there's a sense of wanting to join forces with you, pile 3. And I feel that this is, if this isn't happening already, this may be very subtle. I feel that it won't be very obvious and hard to believe that people would say these things about you. But definitely behind the scenes, pile 3, people are going to want to come towards you and get to know you better. Next, we have good grades. So this message, this is for my students out there, those of you who are in college or whatnot. But as a whole, there's definitely this emphasis on your performance, pile 3, and your work ethic, and especially how you're going to be noticed for this. Next we have bounce back. So definitely there's a sense of bouncing back from exhaustion, and there's definitely this sense of relief coming for you, Pile 3, and the fact that you'll have people around you ready to help you out and uplift you. Okay, so let's take a look at our oracles. Next we have Be Bold and Make the First Move, Cardinal Moon. Stars, you can manifest your every wish. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. So, yes, pile 3, I feel that this ties into what I was saying about you won't have to overwork yourself in this new phase that you're entering. It'll be a lot easier is what I'm getting. I feel that all your hard work and all the things that you've learned, you have a better sense of direction. Especially if in the past, pile 3, you've had obstacles or difficulties getting stuff done. It's kind of like what happened to me, pile 3, just recently with my phone going out. It's like I feel that you dealt with your fair share of interruptions, and you've had to really work overtime to get through that. And there's definitely this confirmation that if you feel like giving up, that it won't be so intense this time around, especially if you're focused on your goals right now and are just taking a break, but you know you have to go back and continue where you left off. So I feel that this is confirmation that you'll also get help overall, pile 3. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 3. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, pile 4. If you chose this Carnelian, this is your reading. Let's find out what ways you are leveling up right now. I pulled your cards, so let's take a look. Starting off, we have the Fool. So right away, pile 4, I feel that we're definitely about to take more leaps of faith. You're going to start trusting where you're led. I also channeled some messages as well. I'll get to that in a minute. Let's see what other cards we have. We have 8 of Diamonds. So definitely I feel that you've been working towards something, pile 4, or this has been a strong focus and dream of yours for a while now. And I feel that whatever it is that you're building towards, we'll start to see growth. Next we have Queen of Diamonds. So I feel that this is also a symbol of the fact that you'll feel more abundant, more stable with where you're at and what you're doing as far as work and career goes. And I also feel that this is advice for as you level up pile 4. I feel like you're definitely going to start being more in this fiery, action-taking type of energy. But with this Queen of Diamonds, I feel that this is also a reminder to make sure you're not overextending yourself. And next, I'll show you my channeled messages. So first we have the rest will follow. So this ties into what I was saying about not overworking yourself, pile 4, because I feel that there's a lot of confirmation here that you're on the right track, that you've already done so much, you're already doing so much, and if this isn't something that's happening right now, then I feel that in the near future, you're going to have this light bulb moment of what you want to build towards if you're not already building towards something. But I feel that for this pile overall, you have a good sense of focus on what you want and what you want to see grow. Next we have sense of purpose. So I feel that as you level up, one way you're leveling up right now, pile 4, is you're going to feel very purposeful with what you're doing. You're going to feel you're going to have a lot of pride in what you're doing and feel very grounded and stable. But at the same time, I feel that you will be so full of energy, pile 4, that I feel that another way you're going to level up is learning how to balance that with self-care and learning to know your limits as far as extending your energy goes and your work. And next we have my work here is done. So definitely I consider this a sign that it's important to set limits and boundaries with yourself, pile 4, as you level up. And I feel that while it's very exciting and you'll want to leave no stone unturned, I feel that this is a sign that you're going to learn how to maintain a better balance and give yourself time to yourself. And with this message, I also feel that this could be a sign for those of you that are searching for a new job or new position. And I feel that this goes hand in hand with the Fool. So I feel that you'll find that you'll have this light bulb moment where you'll realize, well, my work here is done. It's time to try something new. And I feel that could be for some of you watching, but for the most part, this feels like something, for some of you, this could be you're already in the progress, you're already working towards something, and for some of you, this is something completely new, a completely clean slate. Okay, let's take a look at our oracles. Next we have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. So yes, pile 4, at first it may seem kind of annoying to have to step away I feel that your best work, there's this message about your best work will come from recharging your energy. And there's this reassurance that it won't get up and leave pile 4. It'll be there, and it's okay to take it easy. And next we have a garden. Something lovely will grow from this. So yeah, pile 4. With this, you've already planted the seed, or you will. And I feel that it will be important to take a step back when needed. But for the most part, this feels very positive, pile 4, but I'm just getting a lot of advice about managing your energy levels as time goes on, as things start to move more quickly and more intensely. And finally, we have money path. A path of money is waiting for you to find it. So definitely, this pile will start to see the fruits of their labor, especially when it comes to finances. That whatever you're working towards, pile 4, that you will see reward for it, and that it can turn into something very fruitful. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 4. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, pile 5. If you chose this fluorite crystal, this is your reading. Let's find out what ways you are leveling up right now. I picked out your cards, so let's take a look. First, we have the Empress in reverse. So right away, pile 5, I think one way you are leveling up right now is you're releasing what does not make you feel abundant or confident or cared for. And next we have strength. So I feel that right now you're really navigating life the best that you can, pile 5. I feel that it could be very difficult to stay strong. But I feel that one way you're leveling up is that you will find it easier to find your strength. And that's not to say that you can't have off days or be hard on yourself for not being strong all the time. I just feel that this is a message about healing. And I wrote that on one of my channeled messages, which I'll get to in a second. But next we have 5 of Cups. So definitely you could be going through a loss right now, pile 5. I feel that one way you're leveling up is the fact that whatever loss you're going through right now, there will be something better to replace it. Okay. Let's take a look at our oracles. So next we have, what do you need to release, waning moon? So definitely you could feel quite tested right now, pile 5. Really, like life is slowing down for you. Like you're trying your best to navigate life in a way, like you're trying to make sense of things. And next we have flower, be honest with yourself. So I feel that another way you're leveling up right now, pile number 5, is the fact that you will start to come to terms with something you've had to let go of for your highest good. I feel that this could be a situation that you wanted to have hope for, you wanted to see things through with. And next we have Lily, spiritual love. So I did get a couple messages with this card. So first of all, I feel that this can be a message for someone who is dealing with a romantic interest, who you are aware you have a spiritual connection with. And if that's the case, then I feel that there's a message here that it's going to be okay, but also to practice detachment. Because I feel that that's the key to how you'll level up pile 5, is letting this person grow on their own terms. I feel that this could be someone who you just couldn't see eye to eye with, things just didn't seem to work. And I'm not saying to give up either, pile 5, but I'm also saying that it'll be okay if you go solo for a little while. And for those of you who aren't connected to someone already, I feel that this is also confirmation that the love you want is out there for you, and to keep your standards high, to not give up. And I feel that this pile as a whole is a very spiritual pile. You're very spiritual people. And I feel that part of how you're leveling up is the fact that you can't, there are things that can't hold you back from bigger and better things, pile 5. Let's take a look at our channel messages. Healing. So this is a confirmation of what I was saying about this pile going through a strong healing phase. And next we have dip your toe in the water. So this, to me, this expression tells me that you guys are, it's all about baby steps. Baby steps is key here. And I feel that you're going to start leveling up by really practicing kindness towards yourself and self-love, while also being open-minded to accepting what's out of your control. I feel like you will be open to new experiences, new adventures. But I feel that this is not so much a fiery energy coming from pile number 5. I feel that this is more of an exploration phase. going to be open to new things as far as what brings you comfort is what I'm getting. And next we have giving life a chance. So definitely pile number 5. I feel like there's this strong message that you'll grow stronger and things won't feel this way forever. And also, if you were drawn to pile number 1 with the rose quartz tower, there may also be a message in there for you, because there's this sense of having to turn away and shift your focus, especially when it comes to certain people who aren't acting right, who aren't treating you in the way that you deserve. And I also feel as a whole, there's also this message about limiting beliefs and releasing limiting beliefs as time goes on, pile 5. And there's something very humble here, pile 5. I feel like you're going to be in a more humble mindset. Not that you're not already a humble person, but I feel that you'll be more open to accepting and surrendering to divine timing. And especially if you are someone who's deep into spirituality, I feel that your guides or source or whichever you believe in will also be quite helpful for you moving forward. But yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile number 5. Thank you so much. Bye. Hi, pile number 6. If you chose this amethyst, this is your reading. Let's see what ways you're leveling up at this time. I pulled your cards, so let's take a look. Starting off, we have Temperance in reverse. So I definitely feel that balance is being restored for you, pile 6. And we have Ace of Crystals. So with that in mind, I feel that one way you're leveling up right now, pile 6, is the fact that you're going to be starting something new. And next we have 5 of Diamonds. So I feel that for a while now, it's just been very like a struggle for you, pile 6. I feel that there could have been certain experiences or life situations that had you feeling like that struggle is all you'll know. But I feel that's definitely not the case here, pile 6. And I feel that you may also be quite driven by the mind. I feel that you are more likely to take a logical approach to life. But I also feel that you have a side to you that's has a lot of depth and emotion. And I feel that one way you're leveling up right now, pile 6, is really getting in touch with that. And especially to help welcome in this new start with the Ace of Crystals. Let's take a look at our oracles. First we have a ring a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. So I feel that this is also confirmation that you'll do better than you think, Pile 6. You're on a better track than it may seem, and it will work out better than you may initially expect. The things that are meant for you, will start to move closer towards you. And this to me feels like blending, an accumulation of different things that are coming towards you, Pile 6, that are unexpected blessings. I feel that internally and emotionally, it just has been not easy for you, Pile 6. It feels to me like you just try your best to get through the day. You don't expect anything more. But I feel that this is confirmation that there is more out there, more blessings, more better things. And next we have balance spirituality and practicality, full moon in Pisces. So I definitely feel that you may also be going through a spiritual awakening or getting more in touch with your spiritual side, because there's a sense of leaning more on your intuition, Pile 6, and trusting it, and knowing that it's not all in your head. And I also feel that you're quite spiritually gifted, and it can be hard to come to terms with this in the kind of world we live in, one that is very logically rigid, do as you're told, and everything in between. And next we have mirror, treat your body like the palace it is. So I feel that if you were drawn to pile 4, especially since this has the number 4 on it, with the Carnelian, there may also be a message in there for you, because in that pile I was talking about how it's important to not overwork yourself and to rest when needed. And what that pile has in common with this pile is the fact that there's this message and theme about loosening your grip and letting go, surrendering. And with this mirror card, well, it says mirror. This also reminds me of the fact that you're going to start reflecting on yourself. You're going to start reflecting on really important things that you didn't know were there. And this also gives me another confirmation of the fact that you could be going through a spiritual awakening, Pile 6, especially with the fact that you chose this amethyst. I also channeled some messages for you, so let's take a look. We have light at the end of the tunnel, so definitely this to me gives me the impression that there's brighter days ahead, Pile 6, and that this struggle will end eventually. It will come to a point of feeling more relief. And next we have intuition. So I feel that your intuition will definitely grow stronger. And one way you're leveling up is by letting your intuition lead the way. I feel like you'll feel more connected with yourself and your spirituality, pile 6. And next we have redirection. And I also feel this is pretty important because I feel that at times, pile 6, there may be frustrations about facing roadblocks or as though you have to go back to the drawing board, but I feel that this is simply redirection and that this is confirmation that you'll get to where you need to be and even better than you expect. There's definitely this emphasis on better. There's something better that may not be revealed to you right away, but more so as you keep going. So this could be a slow burn, like a slow and steady, but you'll find that it'll be worth it. And I'm also getting with this Ace of Crystals and this ring card that this can be relating to a fresh start in love. And I also get the sense that you'll have this gratitude that you didn't settle for less, that you didn't spend any more time with past situations. This could be a past person coming back, but it's not a very strong message here. But if that's the case, pile 6, yeah, I'm not getting that this is a past person, but it could be something that you continue to keep in the back of your mind as you level up. But I also feel that this is a sign to not write something off too quickly, especially if something new, someone new comes in. I feel like this is really asking you, pile 6, to really keep your eyes peeled, use your intuition. But yeah, I feel that overall, you got this in the bag, pile 6, and you are leveling up to be someone who's able to use your intuition and trust where you're led. And yeah, that's what I have for you today, pile 6. Thank you so much. Bye.